Archimedes' principle states that the upward buoyant force that is exerted on a body immersed in a fluid, whether fully or partially submerged, is equal to the weight of the fluid that the body displaces. Archimedes' principle is a law of physics fundamental to fluid mechanics. It was formulated by Archimedes of Syracuse. And on floating bodies, Archimedes suggested that any object, totally or partially immersed in a fluid or liquid, is buoyed up by a force equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the object. Archimedes' principle allows the buoyancy of any floating object partially or fully immersed in a fluid to be calculated. The downward force on the object is simply its weight. The upward, or buoyant, force on the object is that stated by Archimedes' principle, above. Thus, the net force on the object is the difference between the magnitudes of the buoyant force and its weight. If this net force is positive, the object rises. If negative, the object sinks. And if zero, the object is neutrally buoyant, that is, it remains in place without either rising or sinking. In simple words, Archimedes' principle states that, when a body is partially or completely immersed in a fluid, it experiences an apparent loss in weight that is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the immersed part of the body's.
Archimedes' principle formula.
In simple form, the Archimedes law states that the buoyant force on an object is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the object.
Mathematically written as,
where Fb is the buoyant force, ρ is the density of the fluid, v is the submerged volume, and g is the acceleration due to gravity. This was all about Archimedes' principle. I hope you will have understand. Thank you very much for watching.